I, 28M, think my FWB, 27F, has feelings for me, don't know how to navigate. So, about 6 months back I went out for drinks with some friends, one of which was Kris, fake name obviously. Kris and I have known each other since we were in middle school and were never super close but were always good friends if that makes sense. She got wasted and was being flirted with by another guy in the group who was sober, which sent off alarm bells for me, so when we were all walking to our apartments and he'd lingered instead of going to my apartment, I ended up crashing on her couch. The next morning while we were having breakfast she admitted she found me cute, really appreciated what I did the night before, and wanted to know if I'd be up for a FWB situation. So ever since we've been just that. We'd both just gotten out of relationships at the time, and surprisingly this FWB situation resulted in us actually becoming really close friends, to where we now actually just hang out more often than we hang out specifically with the intent to sleep with each other. Well, before we had a pretty strict, no staying the night, rule because for her, that felt like a step beyond FWB, but late last month she asked if I'd be willing to stay the night because I just really need someone to cuddle with tonight, and I didn't think anything of it and obliged. But now it's become every time we do it one of us ends up stay the night at the other's apartment. She's also been making more overtly flirty comments towards me when we're with friends, which was another rule we had because we wanted to keep things private. Problem is, I don't know that I share her feelings. She's amazing, don't get me wrong, beautiful, can't undersell this. I work in a field where I work with models on a regular basis and most of them do not compare. No idea why she picked me of all people. Brilliant, driven, and one of the kindest people I know. This girl volunteers at a soup kitchen weekly. I've been incredibly grateful to have gotten closer to her over the last 6 months. I think she's one of those people you're lucky if you get to meet even one of in your whole life. I know once feelings get involved there's no real going back to strict FWB, but I also would rather get buried alive than hurt her. So I would love advice on how to handle this. TLDR, I, 28M, have been FWB with Kris, 27F, for around 6 months and suspect she's caught feelings. I need help navigating the situation. Update 2. Well, I didn't really expect to have an update this soon or at all. I suspect it'll be the only update. After the first post I called her and told her I suspected she had feelings. I was right, and told her I didn't have feelings and wasn't ready for a relationship out of panic for the situation. Thankfully it was therapy day. I talked things out with my therapist about how I have serious fears about getting back into a relationship, how those fears made me react way too quickly, and how now that things potentially collapsed I've re-examined how I feel about her. After therapy I just let myself sit with things for a while. Then I called her. Call went to voicemail. So I texted her and let her know I wanted to talk and wanted to do it in person if she was willing. She texted back and said she was willing to meet for dinner to hear me out. So I laid everything out for her. How my last relationship fucked me up and how that made me panic when I realized she had feelings and act before I even gave myself time to process. And then I told her how I really felt. That her voice is my favorite sound, how her smile is what I see when I close my eyes, all of it, and most importantly that if she was willing to be patient with me I wanted to give us a shot. Anyways, I'm taking her in a proper date this weekend. TLDR, I nearly ruined things but managed to salvage it and got the good ending. What do you think? Tell us in the comments. Like the video and hit the subscribe button for more Reddit stories.